Member from South St. James.
Mr. Speaker, as I rise on this maiden speech in this honorable House, I wish to thank the people of South St. James who chose me to be their voice in this honorable House. I want to commend the Honorable Minister for tabling this green paper, Auntie Babsy. I know it's not proper to refer to you as that, but you have a history of working in this portfolio, and I take particular note of the fact that you acknowledged the opposition's participation over the years in building out the body of this work. A green paper is but the first step, and so we welcome it. It's really disadvantageous to me that I'm unable to go through it just now, but I promise you that I will spend the next couple of days to go through it and make it available to the constituents in South St. James and those who support us through our task force to ensure we have the information to better respond to what you have put together for us here today. I want to say first and foremost that a lot of green papers don't often end in white papers and then into legislation, but I have very good hopes for this one. I hope that you know that the opposition will not challenge anything that will give power to the creative industries in Jamaica and the cultural sector. You see, our creativity is one of Jamaica's greatest source of strength, identity, and influence. And anything that attempts to package that in a way that those who serve the industry benefit will have our support. I note that UNESCO is one of those agencies or entities that you have listed as providing some financial support to this project. We would like to know how much that is and how it will be used and how we can deepen the consultative process. Because no policy that is to serve the creative industry that doesn't get the voice of the creatives, the drummers, the Dinky Mini people, the Kumina people, the church people, speaking as a pastor's daughter myself, those craft vendors, those stilt walkers in Farm Retrieve in South St. James, those Maroons in Flagstaff in South St. James, Sam Sharp's descendants over there in Croydon, in Catadupa, then if our voice is missing from this, it will not truly reflect the best foot forward for Jamaica. Culture is powerful. Culture is a legacy that we have to give to our children. Culture is how we give meaning to our voice, to who we are, to our identity. And I will look towards another opportunity to speak more fulsomely to this. Know, though, that we have a throng of people who will be providing ourselves, making ourselves available for the consultations when you provide the forum for that. Thank you very much.
Member from St. Andrew Southern.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I want to congratulate the member for South St. James for her maiden representation, which augurs very well for the future. Minister, congratulations on the tabling of the Green Paper, and thank you for acknowledging the work of the opposition over many years in contributing to the process and the content that has made its way into this Green Paper. What I would ask of you is to lay down a blueprint for how we move forward from here. You know, as we said, this is the beginning of a process, but what is the process by which you can have the most dynamic, and contentful responses to what is presented by way of policy in this green paper that will ultimately lead to the finalization of what actually takes place. Legislatively, yes, but also institutionally. There's reference here to a charitable foundation to be established. You know, what will that look like? What will be the governance arrangements around it, the accountability structures and so on, and all the other facets that are in this. You know, how will the finalization of those things take place, and what is the time frame for rolling that out? So I think, you know, I'd love to hear a bit more from you on the consultation process, the input process, now that this green paper has been tabled.
Member from Northwest St. Catherine.